Good evening, class. Various components of risk management. In this discussion, I will try to explain various components of risk management. We have many tools to make our project easier to manage. One of them is Risk Register, which is, as stated by Morphy, a tool for documenting risks and actions to manage each risk. The Risk Register is a very important tool for successful management of risk. As stated by Morphy, management of risk should be a constant, ongoing process with the project team, raising risks with the risk manager or project manager, who then logs the risk and identifies actions that can be taken to mitigate the risk. In every project, we always have different risks that we have to deal with. We need to develop plans on how we are going to deal with those risks. Control risk, as we can find on the web, is a process that involves the implementation of risk response plans. It is important because with the control risk, project managers can consider alternative strategies, execute contingency plans, or take the necessary corrective actions. Also, they can, as we can read on the web, modify the entire project management plan in order to avoid huge risks altogether. It is important that we are aware of all possible risks. However, it is impossible to fix all of them right away. That can be very expensive and it can demand a lot of resources. Therefore, it is useful to create a risk assessment chart which will help you prioritize your risks and help you prevent the most important hazards. After we gather all possible risks, we have to be able to classify how likely it is that the risk will occur, and also we have to be able to figure out how severe the consequences will be if the risk occurs. If I look at our project, we're going to use SWOT analysis to determine strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. First, we're going to identify SWOT factors, which means we're going to brainstorm and capture all four factors. Then we're going to analyze SWOT factors. We will combine the similar ones and discard the unnecessary and prioritize them. And lastly, identify risks, positive and negative. When evaluating risks, it can be very subjective. In order to reduce subjectivity, as stated by Malconey, organizations frequently have a standard rating system to promote a common understanding of what each risk rating means. In conclusion, we know the importance of risk assessment process, which allows us to identify and prepare for potential risks in order to avoid catastrophic consequences down the road. In order to achieve that, we have a lot of tools available that can help us manage potential risk. Thank you.